Hello, this is Alicia with SunfireTalent, and I am here with
Adam B, what's up?
2 and 2. So, you probably don't remember, we're playing catch up with one of the greatest artists that's due to come out soon.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to drop some information, tell us where to hook up with the most of his social media contacts. So, we're going to do a quick recap and a quick interview. Okay, so
Sure.
let's start off with telling everyone about yourself.
Sure. My name's Adam B. I'm a Persian and Hispanic R&B singer. I'm 24 years old, from the DMV area, so represent. And I'm planning on taking my EP, Set the Mood, on a global scale with my authentic soul.
All right, ladies. So you
Yeah.
might have a single one right here.
Yes, I am single, so of course.
How long have you been singing for?
I've been singing for about 4 to 5 years, and I've done a lot in my short amount of time, learning what worked and what didn't. So, I mean, you got to put the legwork to really understand that. I mean, if you do something for 4 to 5 years and you don't really, do it consistently every day and put yourself in situations, you're never going to improve, or it's going to take a lot longer, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, which is true. So, um, he was with us last year, and it's been a year since we spoke to him, and he has grown substantially.
Yes.
Okay, vocals, who he's met,
Mm-hmm.
just in, it's music is definitely an inspiration to everyone. Okay, so we're gonna go into what motivates you to
Mm-hmm.
move forward in this career.
Well, what motivates me personally is the challenges and, really, if something's easy in life, sometimes you don't really want to push yourself to get better. With music, there's always new challenges that presents itself, especially when it comes to R&B. You have to do different things with runs and different, words and things close together and different styles. You really have to really it's a lot of focus that you have to put in to really learn it. So it motivates me is really the challenges, and I like being challenged in music.
Yes. One in my younger years.
You're still like young. Black don't crack, so you still look good. You're
in
still
my younger
pointing.
years, and of course, you could probably find some music on Sunfire Talent YouTube. But in my younger years, yes, I definitely got a chance to perform and sing and meet a lot of people. And like once you start, it's just like riding a bike. Just got to keep going. You can always get back on. You just got to get started. That's the whole process.
Absolutely.
So, growing up, of course,
Mm-hmm.
who were your musical influences?
Well, I'd have to say, considering most people don't realize this about me, and when you hear me sing later, you have to understand that I started a lot later, and a lot of the music I listened to was mostly like Motown and stuff like that. I didn't like know who the Jacksons were or Diana Ross, not because I didn't want to. I didn't even know who Madonna was, not because I didn't want to, but when you're a kid, unless your parents tell you who that is, you're not going to really know who it is. You just know you like the music, and R&B is something I vibed with, like Motown. So like it's kind of like if you're growing up and you listen to country, that's all you listen to, but you don't know the artist. It's like you listen to Dolly Parton, but you don't know who that is unless your parents tell you. So even if they grew up with a celebrity family, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's mostly where as far as younger, but not really until much later.
Yes. Okay. I dig it. I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what I got here for you. So if you had a chance, okay, I'm gonna answer. I don't usually answer my questions, but I'm gonna answer today.
Mm-hmm.
If this young man had a chance to meet any music legend, of course, somehow or it might be deceased or whatnot, who would it be?
Well, I have multiple ways to answer that question. As far as meeting two musicians that I would really appreciate, it would definitely, or three. One would be Michael Jackson, of course. Helped me influence my dancing more than singing. Prince, I saw him live, but unfortunately I will never meet him. But I would love to meet him because his musical ear is crazy. And Aaliyah. And as far as two legends that have influenced me that are still around, I have met John B. and that was a blessing. And I'm meeting Tevin Campbell in November in Los Angeles, and he is one of the biggest influences to my vocal style.
See?
So you work hard, you meet people, so you take you take what their advice is and you run with it. That's what Snoop Dogg has said. You plant the seed, you have to really learn how to let the seed grow.
Yes. This is a, ladies and gents, this is a deep brother right here. So,
I know. No.
do you have any motivational advice for the younger
Yes.
generation coming up?
This is for anybody that wants to do either R&B or hip hop. Pop is its own thing and other things, but my recommendation is like how you're always hearing the same sound, or you're hearing the same sound like hip hop with the trap scene, and R&B is kind of conforming to pop. If you do, you need to stay true to who you are as an artist, whether you're doing singing or rapping, and be original. Don't try to follow the trends because they're trends. Like Snoop Dogg said in an interview, he made fun of the rappers and he wasn't trying to do that, but he's making the point. Because Snoop Dogg, you're going to hear him forever and ever. You hear something, by MJ or Tevin or something with organic sounds and their own original style. Influence is one thing, but being original is another. So try to follow your own path. But don't try to date yourself. Try to make something that's timeless. So that's what I personally be. Also, another thing is, if you guys ever want to get into music, my recommendation is, we both know this, put yourself in situations to work at your craft. Do it every day, at least 2 hours. I do, sometimes 3 hours, because I'm part of a Baptist choir as well, so I'm putting myself in situations to get better. And I'm living proof. If I can get better, you can get better. And I started late. Like, I'm talking like 5 years ago, like I said. So when I told her that year, that's when I started. So yeah, and it was not easy.
Yes.
At all.
Like I said, SunfireTalent does not matter your age. Okay. Age is not exactly.
Which ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah. He got me. All right. Before we go into the next, I'm gonna step aside. Can you drop a few bars?
I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Sure. Talent, right. All right.
So I'm gonna be singing a little bit of "I'm Ready" by Tevin, just a little bit. Yeah, baby. Uh-huh. Come on. Baby, it was uncool to love me, then leave me standing here now without a goodbye. And maybe I am the fool you call me. Yeah, kind of like that. Sort of a little bit like that. Yeah! It was a little off, but whatever. It's all right. But you know what I mean.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
Regardless, all right, we are going to have a blast because the next, hopefully until 2020 beyond, we can go get this gentleman's music.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if you contact me, I will actually give you all his social media contacts. If you're trying to contact him for an events or any social outlets, just contact me. I'm right there, SunfireTalent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always around, 24 hours.
Yes.
So on that note, we had a chance to talk about the past. We talked about motivation.
Sure.
But we need to talk about what you have planned next, because I heard Tevin Campbell in there.
Mm-hmm.
I heard California.
Yes.
So I think you can drop some info.
I'll drop some info. So yes, the next step for me is promotion, which if you all want, this organic sound of R&B to be heard, I'll be dropping my album like EP, like I said, Set the Mood, all authentic soul and a little bit of funk in there. And I'm very happy with the product and the work I've really put into it. And yes, I will be going to LA to do my promotion, and I will be meeting my idol Tevin Campbell, and hopefully get him to be a mentor. Also, just a little shout out, because I have to, because this is a solo project I'm doing, but I'm also going to be a part of a group, an R&B soul group, also they're pop, but R&B, called Common Ground, and they should be getting started very soon. So you should see me in kind of two venues, getting my hustle on in two separate ways. So Howard Theater, LA, R&B One Night Only, all sorts of different events I will be submitting my music for, and people will be vibing with. So you definitely will be not seeing the last of me like you did last time. So it ain't ever the end. You never stop hustling. So that's very important.
Yes. Once again, you're watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can see more of these live videos with great talent worldwide. This is Addam B. And before we move on, because we're going to, if we're about to hit up Periscope next. We're about to hit up Facebook Live next.
Cool.
Yes.
So I get a second chance to sing it. Right. There
Yes,
we go.
yes. Yeah, 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
So for all the people watching, we're going to head over to the other end, okay? And before we do, can you tell everyone how to contact you on social media?
Yes, you can contact me on multiple different venues. You can not only contact me through my email, adambmusic@gmail.com. You can also look for my stuff, which isn't posted yet. I'm getting to work with that because the internet is a little weird. Adam B Official. That's the same as my Twitter, Adam B Official. At Adam B Official. And type Adam B. My stuff will show up on YouTube and all sorts of stuff. How the website for like CD Baby works, and you just really type the names like Adrenaline is one of the songs, and that will pop up. So you'll be able to find my art, the product and the labor of love that I put on these specific things. So also on Reverb Nation, Reverb Nation as well. So it's also Adam B Official because the old account I couldn't get rid of, unfortunately.
Now, we're not getting rid of this young man. He might be going to Cali, but I'm going to do a special feature for him where you can, all this information is going to be on SunfireTalent. I'll be able to, he's going to share a link. I'm going to share a link. So look for us in a week and a half, and you'll see this young man's face. At the bottom is all his contacts, so you can keep in contact with him and make sure to stay with him while he's on tour.
Yes, and I promise you, this time, it's worth your time. I promise you, it's worth your time to listen to the sounds of organic R&B. Promise you. So, yeah.
All right.
All right. So, take it easy.
www.SunfireTalent. Peace, love around the world.
Yeah.
All right.